Alright kids, this is our spam show for the Diabolic Daddy Gaming regarding the medical profession. This is where we shoot out lots of doctors. Or in the case of this first battle, lots of nurses. Yes, hello nurse. We are going to go with 4 radio calls and 27 nurses. And the reason why I have to have the radio calls is because if you have just nurses... I didn't want to try that one. Uh-oh. Alright, we'll find a little bit better battle. The reason why we have just nurses, which I'm going to explain to you now, is, or not just nurses, is because of the fact that they will not allow the battle to happen. It's like, So, here we go. We are going to take it for some good money here, and I am going to get some money out of these people. Or, in reality, what's going to happen is I'm going to put out my radio calls first, and then try and produce nursey support. So, I'm going to do my normal radio calls, which are putting them on the big whumpin' thumpin', kill everybody kind of things, or not. No. Oddly enough, I didn't think that was going to work. So what I'm doing is I'm putting out my tanks and trying to just support it with the nurses. And I'm trying to put out nurse after nurse after nurse after nurse. And to be honest, I think we all understood that this was going to be a bit of a failure. You could just look and say, there is failure written all over this. But I said I was going to spam everything. And I upgraded it to doctors, so the next battle you will see is the doctors. However, it isn't failing as bad as I thought. I'm getting through, but I'm not making any money. Which is kind of one of my things, you know? If I'm not making money, I've lost the battle. Why? Because I need the money to upgrade. Part of the game isn't just about valor and honor and political recourses and things like that which would make a war necessary. This is a game where you have to gather resources. It's not really like real war in that regard. Your real war is your country provides resources or you take on the go. This is solely you have to take on the go, and it's a failure. Wah, wah, wah. By the way, please follow, like, and subscribe to Darth Devil Daddy on the Diabolic Daddy Gaming Show, and hopefully I can bring you more interesting, entertaining, or whatever videos. Keep in mind the spam video series is going to include the miners, it's going to have the blimps, it already has tanks in place, I believe. I know it has airplanes, because everybody loves a biplane. Yeah, baby. And I'm looking this over, I'm trying to figure out where can I go? Where can I take this? And then I realize I don't have a lot of options, so I put some on the inside of the wall and some on the outside of the wall in hopes of protecting what I've got, in hopes of securing some format of a win, and I think I can get it with this kind of action, right? Now, if I put enough time and resources in it, I bet I can find someone who sucks bad enough. But, you know, part of the thing is I've got to make it a workable, playable strategy. Like, the biplanes, actually, especially if you go the level below you, is incredibly effective. If you haven't seen the video yet, watch it. Spamming the biplanes frequently will work. You can do that. Spamming infantry, no-brainer. Grenaders, we'll have a video for that one. We'll show you that. That way you can look for yourself. Blimps, we'll definitely have a video for that. But right now we're looking at the doctors, and what they are doing is they're going back and forth, and they are actually keeping these tanks alive. The reality is the spam on the doctors doesn't make up for the slowness of the tanks. So the tanks are getting through. They are living. However, you know, with enough doctors, you might actually be able to produce a pretty impressive tank attack where you lose a lot less tanks and maybe get more speed. So, you know, exploring this route, I think, actually has a certain advantage. I may take a look into it further, but again, In this case, I'm going to lose. Now, it's not a horrible loss. I'm doing much better. I mean, look, I'm coming up to 69%. I'm at 47%. It's doing well. There are some lessons to be learned from this. I hope you can make use of them. Obviously, timeout's a lesson, but this has been Darth Devil Daddy. I'd like to say, again, goats out. Goats out. And, of course, word to your mama.